Okay, this will be the first YouTube video I make on this channel. It's going to be my Pokemon cards channel, where we talk about different, topics and news pieces, as well as things that I just want to talk about, and then obviously opening cards as well. So welcome. As you can see from the title, today we're going to be speaking about 151 and the English reprint, which I think, drumroll, is going to be really, really good for the hobby as a whole. 151 is definitely the most popular set in Scarlet and Violet. A lot of people are very iffy with the pull rates on the earlier sets, and then also the pull rates on the later sets. So it's like they can't win. I think a lot of people are undervaluing or underappreciating is a better word. All the full arts and all the different arts that we're getting in this set. I think we're a little bit spoiled, but in general, going back to 151, it is by far the most popular set. It's definitely the set that's had the sort of the most buzz about it when it first released. Everyone was really trying to get packs. They sold out within like a week, and then it started, especially the bundles, and then shops started breaking ETBs and other products so that they could sell individual packs just to try and give customers something that they actually wanted. Because unlike the bundles and the ETBs, which I really enjoyed, the promo products that weren't great, the Zapdos promo and the Alakazam promo, they were just the same card as in the actual set, but promos. So I didn't like it. But with that going to the side, yeah, back to whether I think it's good or not. As I've already said, I think it is. I think just to go back onto the point I was making about everything selling out, I think if people don't get to actually open and experience that buzz, that all those different choices in products, where they get to decide they want an ETB or they want the not the bundle collection, the binder. There we go, the binder collection, or they just want to buy loads and loads of 6 booster packs, the bundle boosters or whatever they were called. If they don't get given that choice, then how are they going to be able to genuinely enjoy it? And then for the longevity of the set, a lot of people are just really not going to be able to have experienced it properly. I was very fortunate to sort of really, really enjoy the set. I bought a lot of packs, and me and my girlfriend managed to pull a God pack, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and it is by far the most fun I've ever had collecting Pokemon cards in my 15, 20 years of actually properly having money to collect. So yeah, I really do think that not only are products going to be able to be accessible, right? But also, there's another aspect of this, which is if we just go over here, and we're already starting to see the effect, albeit only slowly. This card was nearly £20 just a few days ago. Now all this news of the reprint of 151 English has started bringing down the price. We could even see it here from $24 down to $21. Now down to, let's call it $19 or something. We're really starting to see that singles are becoming more affordable, which is great for people that don't have just an obscene amount of money. And just to really make sure that we don't get it twisted, not every single not every single full illustration should be, expensive. £20 for a Squirtle, £20 for a Charmander, £20 for a Bulbasaur, 15 for Ivysaur. Not every single card should be so expensive. You've got your Charizards, it's 100. Blastoise, it's 40, 50. You got your Zapdos, Alakazam. The big cards, fine. But what we're going to see is all the prices just come down a little bit so that people can afford to actually, enjoy the set, which, just from a collector point of view, I think that's like really, really important. I remember um, speaking to people sort of very close to the launch, just after the launch, and they were saying, "Yeah, we've gone like really hard. We've bought like 2 booster bundles, or 4 booster bundles or something, right?" And whilst I appreciate that for hardcore collectors that isn't going very hard, to them spending £100 on a set is a lot of money and a big investment, and I think for people not to be able to still just go, oh, you know what, I fancy opening some 151, I'm going to go buy like 12 packs. Because if we go over to the pack prices, they've gone down 1p. Whoa. But on average, they're around £8. And in the UK, they're anywhere from £8 to £10. That's expensive for a set that isn't even a year old. That's very expensive. If you want to open, what did I say, 4 booster bundles, 24 packs, you're looking at 160, like around £200. That's insane. That is really, like, that's really crazy. The thought that if you want to open 10 packs of 151, a set that isn't even a year old, you've got to pay £80. Um, so yeah, I'm very excited for this reprint. I think it will do a lot of good in terms of letting other people really experience it, because it is, apart from the UPCs, which as adults, as an adult with no kid, without a kid who earns like a good wage, I have to remind myself constantly that not everyone can afford to go and get the UPC for £120 so that they can open 16 packs. Not everyone can afford that, and that's totally fine. Like, that's, little kids that are experiencing it for the first time aren't going to have £24 to open 3 packs. Anyway, to stop the ramble, if we have a look at this Charmander card, which is actually doing the opposite of Squirtle, it's going up, and I think this card was a little bit underpriced, but what we're hopefully going to see soon is that all these cards sort of come down just a little bit, just sort of plateau and come down a little bit, um, as everyone starts to realize, oh, okay, I don't have to hold on to so many of these. They're not going to instantly just keep rising and rising and rising. Now, the last point I wanted to talk about when it comes to this reprint is what a reprint actually looks like. In this case, it's not going to be bang, all your shops are now filled with 151. It's going to be a slow release, whilst Pokemon print. Shops, smaller Pokemon card shops are going to get allocated a certain amount, and they will slowly come in, and you'll start seeing probably ETBs. You'll start seeing UPCs on the shelves again, because that's something that you don't actually see, especially in the UK. You don't see UPCs on the shelf anymore. You have to order them from eBay or Pokemon Center. Yeah. So whilst it's not going to be, I can't imagine it's ever going to be a big bang. It does just mean that these cards aren't going to go. This set isn't going to go anywhere. It's slowly going to keep coming out, keep coming out, and keep coming out. Whilst I'd love to be able to buy a few booster bundles, I can't see that kind of products being available. But I really hope, I really, really do hope that they are. It'd be really nice. And also, what that will do when people can start getting it in the shop again is people, scalpers on eBay will have to start selling at like reasonable prices and not ridiculous amounts of money for a pack. Which I know £8, as we've got here, £8 isn't crazy money, right, for a pack. There are some sets that, Evolving Skies, which is like £16, right? But Evolving Skies is a 3-year-old set and has like a lot of hype around it. Once again, 151 isn't even a year old. So, yeah, I just think this reprint was needed. I'm really curious to hear, the other side. So if you've got a differing opinion, let me know in the comments. If you agree with me, but you have a different angle, let me know in the comments. Yeah, always up for a discussion and debate, but just keep it friendly down there. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe if you want to see me talk about more Pokemon stuff as well as open some packs. I've got a few ideas coming up for openings, but if there's anything that you would like to see that isn't, open some base set, let me know once again in the comments. It'd be really cool. But once again, thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Peace.